In this episode, we'll discuss page caching in both WordPress and ProcessWire. With page caching, a CMS will generate static HTML files rather than building and processing each page with every request. After a HTML file is generated, the web server will then serve that file. This provides an enormous boost in performance as PHP and database queries are avoided in the process, which is where bottlenecks can occur. There are quite a few popular caching plugins in the WordPress ecosystem. They include W3 Total Cache, WP Rocket, which is a commercial plugin, and WP Supercache, which is backed by Automatic, the team behind WordPress.com. Let's go ahead and install WP Supercache in our test installation. Now that the plugin is activated, let's completely activate it by going to the administration screen. Let's turn on caching, and caching is enabled. Let's now view the front end of our site, making sure that we're not logged in, since logged in users are typically not served cache pages. Let's refresh and view the HTML source of the site, which will indicate the caching status in an HTML comment. As you can see, caching is enabled. This caching plugin, like many others, provides additional features such as allowing you to choose which pages should be cached, cache rules, expiration times, the ability to delete cache pages, how cached files should be served, how to handle GET requests, how to handle caching for known users, like we mentioned earlier, and caching statistics. Furthermore, it provides the ability to serve static assets of the site using a content delivery network, which can reduce the load of a web server. All of these techniques will aid in a website being able to handle a large amount of visitors, especially if they visit at around the same time, which is a common occurrence. In ProcessWire, page caching can be accomplished by either using the template cache, which is a core feature, or by using a commercial plugin known as ProCache, which provides even greater performance. Let's first look at template caching by editing a template. Caching can be accessed and enabled by clicking the Cache tab. It provides you with many settings. We can set a cache time. Let's set it to 1 hour. We can change the cache expiration settings. We can make it clear the cache for the save page only, clear the cache for the entire site, and many more. Let's leave it on clear cache for the save page and other pages, which gives us some advanced options. And we can also manage how get and post variables affect the cache. Let's save it once. And as you can see, we now have a field called Cache Expiration Selector, which is a result of using the Clear Cache for Save Page and Other Pages Matching Selector option. And this allows us to fine-tune the cache settings. So let's say we want to clear the cache of any other pages where the template is equal to book. We can go ahead and do that. Let's now view a page that uses the basic page template while making sure we're not logged in to see the results. Let's verify that this page is in fact cached. If we view the HTML source, it doesn't give us an indication. However, if we look in the cache folder of our installation, we can see the cached file. Now let's look at ProCache, which is a commercial caching module developed by Ryan Kramer, the creator of ProcessWire. It provides major performance benefits compared to uncached pages, as well as pages cached using the built-in template caching we just demonstrated. Unlike template cache, it uses Apache to serve cache pages instead of PHP. Furthermore, it provides content delivery network support for even greater speed. I've gone ahead and purchased and uploaded and entered my license key for the module. So let's go ahead and set it up. We can access ProCache from the setup menu here. Let's enable it and walk through some of the settings. We can set which pages we want to cache by using the Origin tab here. Let's allow some templates to have caching enabled, like so. We can cache the segments of the URLs. We can set how long to cache certain things, custom rules, the behavior of how cache pages are reset upon pages being saved, bypassing cache, such as when get variables exist. The caching plugin also provides additional options for speed improvements such as minification of HTML and merging of local JavaScript. It also contains a content delivery network feature, as mentioned earlier, as well as some additional tweaks. For example, we can add a special body class to the cache pages. We also have the ability for additional optimizations such as gzipping. Now let's view the homepage of the site while making sure we're logged out to view the cache in action. Here is our cached homepage. And if we view the source, you can see that caching is enabled given that it has a class added to the body element of the page.